Oh my God. Oh, I I'm so relieved. So happy. Definitely wasn't an hour ago. I was pissed off. This Knicks team, I thought, blew this, but they kept pushing. They kept they made adjustments. There were players who really stepped up where they needed to, especially on the bench. Deuce McBride, DeLon Wright, Landry Shamet, big contributors off the bench, and Josh Hart playing for his life. Looked like he was playing for his life out there with crucial rebounds. And of course, Karl-Anthony Towns with his best game as a Knick so far, being the biggest force in the comeback, creating huge threes. Mitchell Robinson with big interior defense, big moments there. OG Anunoby playing hardcore defense. And with the Pacers beating themselves, Naismith going out early, and just the Knicks making such a push despite foul trouble from their best players. The Knicks win game 3 by a score of 106 to 100, and they are now down only 2 games to 1 with a crucial game 4 on Tuesday night. But what a game. Another 20-point comeback in the books for the New York Knicks, and they pulled it off. What a great win on this Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. My name is Matt Brown. I'm the host of the Productive Conversations podcast. Here's our reaction to Game 4, Knicks and Pacers. But yeah, down by 20 in general. It was not looking good. With alley-oops from Obi, them just killing us on the fast break. Knicks looked lost. And Jalen Brunson still with 23 points, but getting into foul trouble early in the game. Um, it was a very nerve-wracking game. But who would have thought it would be the bench and these role players making a big deal? A great game from Mikal, OG with crucial defense, as I mentioned. Everybody has said before, and then using the bench more tonight. Big thumbs up there, or I should say, at least new members of the bench, new blood out there. Didn't see campaign, but we had Landry Shamet and DeLon Wright instead, and that was very strategic. Great work from Thibs, and they pulled off this victory. Big pull off. And again, there were moments early on, especially on that Halliburton dunk that made them go up 20 in the second quarter, where a lot of people were ready to give up on this team. Even though I did my premature, what the fuck is this? Is this really it? Is this how they're going to go down? But then I thought, what if they pull off this comeback? And I even tweeted, say this goes in the worst case scenario, if it's down 3-0, imagine their comeback. But luckily they made their comeback earlier, and now they're only getting down 2 games to 1. So much drama, so intense, a lot of sweating out there. But the Knicks pull off this victory, and there is a lot to be happy about. I mean, once you finally decompose, take your deep breaths, and be like, wow, what did we just witness? But the Knicks ruined the Indiana party, and a great win tonight for the New York Knicks. Um, Again, I I'm just I'm just shocked. It was not looking good. But the Knicks get another 20-point comeback, prove why they are one of the best teams on the road again. And yeah, what a great victory tonight for the New York Knicks. And yeah, I mean, where do we go from here? How do we think about game 4? Mitch Robinson was the one who started and Josh Hart stayed on the bench. Then I don't know, bro. They did this mainly for the interior defense, but bro, still off the bench was crucial. Made some crucial boards in this game, especially, and putting hands in people's faces when needed to. And we saw what happened amongst that. And almost like Indiana kind of took the Knicks for granted, but nope. We saw what happened, and the Knicks pulled off the comeback. I guess the one question is, what do we do for game 4? Um, do we at least go back to the same lineup we had tonight? Do we go back to what we had in game 1 and game 2? if you ask me, because at first I would say keep it. Mitch had 3 rebounds early in the game. Go with this same lineup again, and make sure you continue to push the interior defense. Um, so there's nothing to be panicking about in that sense, because you've proven that you can throw this Pacers team off. And sure, Neesmith going out was a huge loss for this team, but um, but besides that, poor shot selection, creating turnovers, and even with the Knicks putting themselves in foul trouble, they were making all of their free throws towards the end at least. At first it was looking ugly, but I think it was 14 of 15 in free throws. That's going to help the score. And then getting a big and then the Knicks making a big comeback towards the end of the game, and it all started with the 7-0 run in the end of the third quarter. That was crucial, led by Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride, I love that guy so much. Please don't leave. He could probably be a number one guard on another team, but at least stay put and stay with this Knicks team and be the role player. But we don't have to worry about acquisitions or moves anytime soon. But the big thing is, the best thing to get out of tonight, the Knicks made the comeback. They've proven that they could still win on the road. They've proven that they can make these big comebacks, even with their best players in foul trouble. And this was honestly the big MVPs of this game is Karl-Anthony Towns, Tom Thibodeau for making the adjustments and keeping the Knicks into it, Deuce McBride for getting other crucial minutes when Jalen Brunson was out, and Josh Hart with crucial rebounds towards the end. That's why they say he's the heart of the Knicks, literally and figuratively. So there's a lot of thumbs up tonight. I'm glad that the Pacers just folded and choked this out towards the end. Again, bad shot selection, turnovers, um, not getting a big time score like Halliburton and Siakam, only 20 and 17 amongst them each other. Got killed in the rebound department tonight. At first, I mean, it was literally a tale of two halves, with the Knicks creeping in towards the end of the second half. Sorry, the end of the first half, and let's take it over in the second half, and that's where we are here today. A Knicks victory, and though it was not easy, and though we stressed out, and though there were times where we thought, "Oh no, is this it?" The Knicks proved us wrong once again, and they get a crucial victory in Indiana. We'll see you again on Tuesday for an instant reaction for Knicks and Pacers Game 4. And I really hope we're talking about the series going back to Madison Square Garden, where they are both tied at 2. And I believe game 5 would be on Thursday. Yes, it would. So we will wait till that big day then. But let's do it. Lots to enjoy. I love each and every single one of you, and I love the Knicks with all my heart. Great comeback victory. We'll see you again on Thursday. Sorry, we'll see you again on Tuesday, and we have another tweet cap for you late Monday night. Knicks reaction on Tuesday. Magic Mind episode on Wednesday. Tweet cap. Game 5 reaction on Thursday, tweet cap on Friday. So a full week of shows. So let's enjoy it. Let's get ready for it and go NYK, baby. See you soon.